it's Ruby. I'm back again with a really highly requested video. A couple of you guys in the comments said you really wanted to see a MyVegas video. So today I'm going to do that for you guys, and I want to show you how MyVegas works and what you need to do in order to get the best bang for your buck, so to speak. So first of all, MyVegas is a totally free app. You don't need to spend a dime in it. In fact, please do not spend any money in MyVegas. I'm going to show you how you get chips and how you're going to play for free. I'm going to open up MyVegas here, and you're going to see it's going to have me spin a wheel here. That's pretty normal for when you first go in. You're going to sign up either through Facebook or through an email. I recommend you sign up through Facebook because I'm actually going to show you that there's two ways you can play MyVegas. One is through an app and one is through Facebook, and you actually get two different sets of chips for each. So if you play on both, you can kind of double up how fast you accumulate your gold. So you're going to spin the wheel that it's going to give you here, and it's going to put purple chips into your chips. You can see when you first go in, there's going to be a ton of pop-ups trying to get you to buy chips. You are not going to buy chips. You do not need to buy chips. That defeats the whole purpose of this app. The whole point of this app is to get yourself some free rewards. So usually they're going to have a little inbox down here sometimes to have you collect some purple chips. And then if you look in the corner of the screen, there's also going to be a little collect button. So my first tip for you is that you don't need to be playing this game constantly, but you do need to collect your purple chips constantly. You can see that it'll start counting down. I think it's about 2 hours in between each time you can collect chips. So what I used to do if I would be at work is every couple hours I would stop, pull my phone out, collect the chips, put it away, and go back to work. And I would collect all my chips up throughout the day, so when I got home I could play with my huge amount of purple chips that I've accumulated. And there's some other tips to get some chips. Now, all you're going to do is play a slot to accumulate gold. That's all this is. You're going to play a slot, and it's going to give you some gold. So if you go into one of the games, any game you want, and watch out for pop-ups because they keep putting them up. So pick any game you want. The farther you are as far as a level, if you look up in the top corner of the screen, it'll say a level. I am level 92. But you're going to go to one of the slots, and then you are going to play just like you would any normal slot. All you're going to do is pick a bet level, and that will determine how fast you accumulate gold. So the faster you're betting, or the higher you're betting, the faster you accumulate your gold. However, the more quickly that the gold is going to, or the purple chips are going to run out. So you'll be accumulating the gold faster, but you're going to run out of purple chips faster because you're betting higher amounts. Does that make sense? It's really simple. That's all you do. I have it on auto spinning. You don't have to even push any buttons for the most part. You do have to watch it because if a jackpot pops up or free spins, they're going to want you to click OK or click yes. And so they do want to make sure you're actively playing the game, but you don't actually have to do anything. It doesn't really require you to think about anything. You're just betting. So you can see tap, let's see. And I think I got some free spins. So that's pretty much all you do. Some of these, there's actually games in them as well, and they can be kind of fun, but you just have to pick which slot you want to do. So you're just gonna play the game, and it's gonna give you chips, and that's pretty much all there is to it. As far as how quickly you can see results, it really depends on how lucky you get, as far as like how much purple chips you get when you play, if they're giving you a lot of purple chips or not, and if you are playing consistently, because the more you play, the faster you're going to accumulate the gold. It also depends on the reward that you're trying to get. So I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, I don't know if you've seen the video on how to get a free room, but I'll link that one for you guys somewhere in here. You can get all kinds of free rewards on here, and I've gotten people asking me, well, how fast can I get a reward? And that's really going to depend on what you choose. When we play MyVegas, a lot of the times all we're trying to do is get some buy one, get one free meals, and I'll show you that kind of here in a second. And I'll show you all the rewards that you can get. But depending on how expensive that reward is, that is how quickly you will get your reward, essentially. So I'm going to go out of this slot here once I'm done here. So stop spinning, and I go out, and I will show you guys the rewards. Okay, so if you go to rewards down at the bottom, you will see all the hotels that you are able to get something. Now, this is an MGM game, so it's an MGM Properties sponsored game. So these are all going to be MGM properties. I think they have one for the Wynn now. I think I heard someone say, but I'm not familiar with it, but I've heard they do have that. Now, if you look here, if I'm in Mandalay Bay, I can get 2-for-1 lunch buffet pass, and that's only 4,500 chips. When I played this game first before we were going to our first trip, I think that only took me maybe a couple weeks to get that many gold. It really just depends on how much free time you have and how much time you're willing to dedicate. But I had 2-for-1 sushis, 2-for-1 brunches, 2-for-1 entrees. Theoretically, like let's say I've eaten at this here. This one is Seabreeze Cafe in Mandalay Bay. I've eaten here. My entree was, I think, $13 for a breakfast, and then the other one's free. If you did that 3 times on your trip, you know, you've saved almost $40. So that's $40 for your time, I guess is how I would look at that. So if that seems worth it to you, totally do it. I think another thing that's super worth it is if you can save up to get yourself some free play. As you can see, you receive $25 in free play. You do have to stay on resort for 2 nights in order to redeem this, so keep that in mind. Free play is, I think, a huge benefit to playing this game because you're going to get essentially a free chance to earn money. Like, you could win $100 and you didn't spend anything. You could win more than $100, obviously, but realistically gambling, that's a pretty big win, and I think that would be great. So what else do they have here? So your wallet is going to be where you're going to keep your rewards. I don't have any currently. You can only redeem the rewards. I think you have 3 months to redeem them. It will say when the reward expires when you go to click on it. So don't buy these too far ahead. You can only use them up to 3 months ahead. It depends on the reward too. And also you can only redeem 3 within one rolling span. So if you are saving for a big one and then you do 2 other little ones, that's as many as you can redeem. You cannot redeem like 5 or 6 rewards in one stay. They won't let you do that. I didn't realize that the first time I went, and so I bought too many rewards, but don't worry. I went to the M Life desk, and I was like, I didn't know, and I bought all these rewards. And they actually were able to refund me the gold on my app. I have no idea the magic of computers, I guess. They gave me my gold back, which is kind of funny because it's free money, but they still gave it back to me. You can see also, I mean, they have free show tickets on here, and a show can be like $100 a ticket if you have a decent seat. So that's $100 if you get a free ticket. Like that's a big reward, and all you did was kind of just take time to play the game. They also have a spot here that says Journeys, and that's where it shows you a little mini strip, and as you go, it's going to tell you which slot to play while you're on the strip, and in doing so, you get more rewards. You used to get gold doing this. So it used to be when you walked up the strip, you would receive gold, but nowadays they don't really do that anymore. You just get more purple chips. So I kind of stopped doing the journey because I didn't like that I had to be forced which one to play. So instead, now I just play whatever slot I feel like playing. But it used to be that you would receive extra gold for playing the strip. So I would play the journey. You can, if you need some extra gold, it's a quick way to get some more purple chips. If you're, lacking in purple chips, it will give you more purple chips to keep you going. But once you have kind of a bankroll of chips, you don't run out anymore, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't play this game actively really anymore because I have so much gold saved up that I don't have to. But when I was first working on it, I was pretty actively playing. And then after a while, you just never run out of purple chips. So something to keep in mind, guys. That is how you play on the app. And then I'm going to show you guys how to play on the computer, how to play on Facebook. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you how to do this on your desktop. So I'm on the desktop and I have the games here in the corner and everything for my Facebook. So this is like a a less played account than my other account, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what it'll look like. You can see it's a little different, but it's kind of the exact same thing where they have the rewards and then your games that you choose, your gold, and your chips are not purple, they are now red. So that's what's great about playing on both, is you have two different chips to play. So you'll have to work up your level in order to play different games, but essentially you're just going to go into a game and you do the same thing that you do on the mobile app, where you're going to spin, and that's going to give you rewards. So all kinds of pop-ups as usual, but see, you're going to earn some red chips, and that keeps you playing, and that is how you accumulate your gold. So same as the other one. What's different about this one is if you actually go, how do I do that? If you click My Strip here, you can actually build hotels. So I'm a little farther on another account I have, but you can build up hotels. And when you click on these, so within a couple 40 minutes here, gold is going to pop up here. I'm sorry, not gold. Red chips are going to pop up right here. So within 40 minutes, red chips are going to pop up here, and I can collect red chips. And the more you play, the more you'll build more hotels, and you can click on those hotels and they will give you more red chips. So you will just be able to keep playing on here. So it's a little different than the mobile app. I don't use it as often. One other thing you need to know is that to redeem these, you need to have a valid name in here, because you're going to have to give them your ID when you sign up for your MLife card, and that is how you will be able to use a reward. So you can't use like a different account. Like, this is just an example for you guys, but if I were to try to like redeem off this and it doesn't have my real name, it wouldn't work. So you can't make like 6 accounts, just so you know. I want to show you a couple of other things. Facebook, there's all kinds of Facebook groups you guys can join, and they give you places that you can get more coins, and there's like deals for Vegas, and it's just kind of one of those like community things. But another really great website is MyVegasFreeChips.com. You can see if I control and click on some of these that I will get chips. So 500,000 chips, 500,000 chips. See, and these are put out by the game, and you get those, and you can click on all of those links until you have a huge bankroll to play on the game. So that's just something to keep in mind. That's a good way to get more chips. So if you want to play double duty, you can play on your Facebook, on your desktop at home, and you can play on the app to get more gold. Both the gold will go to the same place as long as you're under the same account. That's why I recommend setting up your app through Facebook, because then your Facebook account and your app account will link together and the gold will be there. And I think they have all the same rewards as I've checked before. I'm pretty sure it's all the same stuff, so there's not different rewards. Yeah, these are all the same. But I mean, room rates, complimentary cocktails, you can get whatever you want on here. So that is how you do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Click the notifications. I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks so much. Bye.